Joshua bites me. You remember Joshua?
Who is Joshua?
You remember Joshua was his mom?
At school?
Yep.
He bit you?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go up there and tell them people, no ma'am. Now don't have me go up there and get all ghetto and start acting black on them folks, okay? Because if Joshua bites you, I'm gonna walk up in that school and it's gonna be problems.
That's a problem.
That's gonna be a big problem. You better tell Joshua, because I will come up in that schoolhouse on Joshua. Let me tell you.
My teacher?
Yes, tell your teacher. Okay?
The truth?
Tell your teacher the truth and tell her Joshua, my grandma said Joshua bet not bite me. And do your neck like this. Joshua bet not bite me. That is not nice. Joshua, if you out there, I fight kids.
Oh,
Don't bite my...
Stop everything you're doing, because what I'm about to spill makes every schoolyard meltdown you've ever seen look like a quiet nap in the library. Karlissa just shock journey on the entire internet by going full ghetto after a classmate dared to bite her. That's right, a bite, not a shove, not a worded actual bite, and the reaction, chaotic, unfiltered, and absolutely savage. This isn't just school drama, this is the stuff of viral legends, the kind of scandal that makes the Kardashians' family spats look like preschool squabbles. Social media immediately erupted, fans, casual viewers, and anyone with a Wi-Fi connection rushed in to witness what can only be described as controlled chaos gone rogue. Screenshots, reaction videos, memes, and conspiracy theories exploded faster than you could say detention. People were dissecting every word Karlissa said, analyzing every tone, and speculating on exactly what going full ghetto even meant in this context. This isn't just a story, it's a thriller. A live leak, a meme factory, and a social media wildfire all rolled into one. Every second counts. Every reaction is evidence. And once you dive into this, there's no coming back. Buckle up, because Karlissa's savage showdown at school is about to expose the raw, unfiltered chaos of teen life like you've never seen before. It all started like a normal school day, or at least as normal as it can get in a place where chaos is practically part of the curriculum. Karlissa, known for her unfiltered personality and no-nonsense attitude, walked into school thinking she could handle anything. She had no idea that one moment, one bite, would set off a chain reaction so explosive it would make reality TV finals look like nap time. Yes, a bite, a single, audacious bite from a classmate, and suddenly, the entire schoolyard was the epicenter of an event worthy of its own Netflix series. The bite wasn't just an incident, it was a spark in a powder keg of built-up tension. Karlissa's reaction, legendary. She told Journey, without hesitation, that she was going full ghetto. And just like that, what could have been a minor scuffle transformed into a social media meltdown. Screenshots of her statement spread faster than wildfire, and clips of the confrontation went viral in a matter of minutes. The internet collectively lost it, fans, casual viewers, and meme makers alike rushed to dissect every word, gesture, and expression. This wasn't just school drama, it was chaos served with a side of outrage, and the seasoning was pure Karlissa. Social media exploded immediately. TikToks of the moment went viral with dramatic captions like, "She bit her, she's about to unleash." Twitter was ablaze with fans debating what full ghetto even meant. Some argued it was a humorous threat. Others insisted it was a full-on warning of impending chaos. Memes emerged instantly. One popular post compared Karlissa to a superhero preparing for battle. Another joked that this bite had triggered a chain reaction bigger than any Avengers-level catastrophe. The exaggeration wasn't accidental, it fueled engagement, drove speculation, and ensured that no one could look away. Reactions poured in not just from fans, but from everyone with a Wi-Fi connection. Influencers dissected the situation like professional analysts. Reaction channels slowed down every frame, analyzing Karlissa's tone, her body language, and even the classmates' audacity to bite. Every pause was treated like evidence. What a cryptic clue. Podcasts dedicated entire episodes to debating what could happen next. The suspense was so intense that casual scrollers who normally ignored school gossip were now glued to their screens, waiting for every update. The backstory only made things juicier. Karlissa had a history of handling drama in her own unfiltered way, never backing down, never sugarcoating, and always keeping her audience on edge. Her reputation for fearlessness made this bite incident feel like the opening scene of a blockbuster movie. Fans knew she wasn't going to take it lying down. And when she said she was going full ghetto, people understood chaos was imminent, and social media would be the front row seat. The bite itself became symbolic. It wasn't just an assault, it was the trigger for a full-blown internet frenzy. People started analyzing previous incidents, captions, and subtle gestures, trying to predict Karlissa's next move. Social media became a storm of speculation. One viral tweet read, "If she's going full ghetto, someone better have popcorn ready." Another post declared, "This makes every school fight video look like amateur hour." The exaggeration kept engagement sky high, and everyone wanted front row access to the drama. Influencers and reaction channels were quick to capitalize. Some made dramatic reenactments, adding music and slow-motion effects to every second of the encounter. Podcasts debated every possible scenario. Would Karlissa confront the classmate directly? Would teachers intervene? Would social media memes escalate the drama even further? Each theory added a new layer of suspense, making the saga impossible to ignore. Fans weren't just watching, they were participating. Hashtags trended, memes circulated, and speculation ran rampant. The narrative grew beyond the school walls, taking on a life of its own. People weren't merely following the story, they were obsessed, dissecting every clip, screenshot, and comment for hidden meaning. Even casual observers found themselves tuning in, refreshing feeds, and sharing theories with friends. This wasn't gossip, it was a full-scale viral event. The bite incident, the go-in full ghetto declaration, and the reactions were only the beginning. Karlissa had effectively transformed a single schoolyard scuffle into a narrative that had social media in a frenzy. Supporters rallied behind her, calling her a warrior who wouldn't back down. Critics scrutinized her every move, wondering if her reaction was justified or over the top. Either way, engagement soared, memes multiplied, and the story became a cultural moment that transcended ordinary school drama. As the day unfolded, the situation escalated further. Clips of Karlissa explaining the incident to Journey, combined with her unapologetic energy, spread across platforms. TikTokers added dramatic effects, Twitter threads exploded with speculation, and Instagram stories amplified the chaos. It wasn't just an incident, it was a full-blown viral phenomenon. Every post, comment, and meme contributed to a cycle of obsession and engagement that kept fans glued to their screens. By the end of the first wave, it was clear this wasn't just a schoolyard scuffle. Karlissa had ignited a social media wildfire, turning one bite into a viral saga. Fans were divided, memes were circulating, influencers were analyzing every frame, and casual viewers were hooked. The bite incident and the full ghetto declaration had become cultural touchstone symbols of chaos, defiance, and viral storytelling. And while part 1 lays the groundwork, the story isn't slowing down. Reactions are intensifying, speculation is skyrocketing, and social media is primed for the next wave of drama. Karlissa's showdown has already set the stage for chaos, memes, and viral moments that will dominate timelines for days. The internet is watching, waiting, and ready for what happens next, and trust me, it's about to get even crazier. By the time the first wave of reactions hit, the internet had officially combusted. Screenshots of Karlissa's go-in full ghetto declaration spread like wildfire, and TikTokers turned the story into an epic series of dramatic reenactments. Memes popped up faster than you could say principal's office, each one more exaggerated than the last. One viral clip compared Karlissa to a superhero about to unleash chaos on a city of villains, captioned, this is bigger than Avengers Endgame. But with more attitude, another jokingly declared, "This makes the Kardashians look like a knitting club." The humor, exaggeration, and sheer audacity fueled engagement to levels no one saw coming. Reaction channels were relentless. Every pause, every emphasis, every tone Karlissa used was slowed down, analyzed, and dramatized. "Did you hear that hesitation?" one commentator gasped. "That's a classic sign she's plotting maximum chaos." Podcasts ran hour-long. Episodes debating what would happen next, theorizing about potential confrontations, and even predicting how teachers might intervene or fail spectacularly. The suspense was palpable. And viewers ate it up like it was the final episode of Stranger Things. Fans went full detective mode. Every past post, TikTok, Instagram story, and public clip of Karlissa became evidence in a global investigation. Some argued that the bite incident was premeditated chaos waiting to happen. Others insisted Karlissa's reaction was a masterclass in self-defense and theatrical flair. The speculation was endless. Twitter threads turned into scrolling marathons, and TikTok compilations got millions of views within hours. The bite had become a cultural event, and social media users were obsessed. Celebrity reactions added fuel to the fire. Some stars dropped vague supportive messages like "Stay strong, warrior," while others subtweeted cryptic statements that had fans reading between the lines for hours. Influencers debated the incident like a high-stakes game, breaking down every social media move as if it were evidence of a plot twist in a Netflix drama. Even mainstream media outlets couldn't resist covering the saga, framing it as part viral content, part real-life thriller. The bite incident had officially transcended school drama. It had become a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Meanwhile, memes reached absurd levels. One TikTok likened Karlissa's response to a Marvel post-credits scene, promising chaos nobody was prepared for. Another joked that the school needed a full production crew to capture every second of her full ghetto energy. The exaggeration wasn't just for laughs, it was a viral strategy. And it worked. The story wasn't just being consumed, it was being dramatized, memed, and obsessively analyzed. Even casual viewers who normally ignored school gossip were hooked. People were refreshing feeds, watching reaction videos, and sharing every new clip, every subtle caption, emoji, or story. Update became a piece of evidence in a digital detective case. Social media timelines became pressure cookers of obsession, and every new post added another layer to the narrative. The story had evolved from a single bite into a global spectacle. As the frenzy continued, fan theories became wilder. Some suggested the bite was symbolic, a call to arms, a challenge to authority, a test of Karlissa's legendary energy. Others predicted full-scale confrontations, dramatic classroom showdowns, and even viral fallout that could span weeks. Every theory was debated, dissected, and memed. The suspense kept building, and viewers couldn't get enough. Influencers and content creators capitalized immediately. Some recreated the bite incident in exaggerated skits. Others added dramatic music and slow-motion effects, turning a simple school scuffle into cinematic entertainment. Podcasts analyzed the incident line by line, predicting every possible outcome while fans engaged in heated debates. Even the smallest reaction, like Karlissa rolling her eyes or Journey's stunned expression, was treated like a clue in an unfolding thriller. By now, the story had moved beyond social media into the mainstream conversation. Parents, teachers, and casual observers all weighed in, offering advice, criticism, and predictions. The bite incident, once a small act of aggression, had become a full-blown cultural event. Karlissa's energy, unapologetic attitude, and bold declaration to go full Ghetto had transformed her into the central figure of a viral saga that would dominate feeds for days. The suspense didn't stop. Each new reaction, caption, or meme fed the obsession, ensuring that timeline stayed electrified. Social media became a continuous feedback loop of chaos, speculation, and entertainment. Fans were hooked, skeptics were furious, and casual viewers were addicted. Every update promised new drama, and the story spiraled further into unpredictable territory. Meanwhile, the bite itself took on symbolic weight. It wasn't just a minor incident, it represented rebellion, chaos, and unfiltered energy. Karlissa's response elevated her status, transforming her into a figure of intrigue, fascination, and admiration. The combination of shock, humor, and exaggeration ensured that the story remained inescapable. Memes, reactions, and fan theories kept engagement skyrocketing. By the end of this wave, it was undeniable. Karlissa's full ghetto declaration, after being bitten, had created a viral storm unlike anything seen in schoolyard drama. Fans, influencers, celebrities, and casual observers were all caught in the whirlwind. Memes proliferated, podcasts analyzed every word, and social media timelines were fully consumed by the incident. Karlissa had turned a single bite into a cultural event, a suspenseful thriller, and a viral sensation all at once. And just when it seemed like the story couldn't get any more intense, cryptic posts, reaction videos, and insider updates hinted at more chaos to come. The bite incident was only the beginning. The saga was escalating, memes were multiplying, and the internet remained glued to every second of this wild, unfiltered, full-blown spectacle. The stage was set for the next chapter, and everyone knew one thing: Karlissa's energy, her fearless response, and her unapologetic attitude meant that the drama was far from over. Social media was ready, fans were ready, and the story had officially reached legendary, viral-level intensity. By the time the dust settled, it was clear the bite incident had reshaped everything. Karlissa wasn't just a student who defended herself, she had become a legend of the internet, a viral sensation whose energy and audacity dominated timelines. Fans, skeptics, and casual scrollers alike were glued to every update, every clip, and every cryptic comment. What started as a single bite had spiraled into a full-blown saga of chaos, memes, and global obsession. Social media wasn't just watching, it was living and breathing the event. Karlissa's reputation skyrocketed. Her fearlessness, quick wit, and unapologetic energy had always defined her. But now they had transcended school drama. She was no longer just a personality, she was a cultural icon of unfiltered chaos. Every post, every story, every comment became evidence of her unstoppable persona. Fans rallied, memes multiplied, and social media obsession hit levels that made any previous viral school incident look tame. Karlissa's full ghetto declaration wasn't just a reaction, it was a statement that would echo through feeds for weeks. Journey, of course, became a key figure in the aftermath. As Karlissa's confidant, witness, and occasional commentator, his reactions were scrutinized by fans, memes, and reaction channels alike. Every eye roll, raised eyebrow, and stunned pause became content for social media analysts. His role, while secondary, added layers of suspense and entertainment to the narrative. Fans debated whether he encouraged her energy, tried to calm her down, or simply documented chaos in real time. Either way, his presence amplified the story, making the incident feel like a live thriller unfolding before the world. Memes reached unparalleled levels of absurdity. One TikTok imagined Karlissa walking through hallways like a superhero on a mission, classmate bite in tow, with the caption, "Don't mess with the legend." Another compared her to cinematic intros, claiming that this incident proved she was school drama incarnate. Social media obsession wasn't just about the bite anymore, it was about every aspect of her personality, every glance, every word, every Instagram story. All feeding the frenzy. Influencers and content creators capitalized like never before. Reaction videos dissected her every move, adding slow-motion drama, suspenseful music, and exaggerated commentary. Podcasts debated the social implications of going full ghetto after being bitten, analyzing the boundaries between self-defense, personality, and viral content. Even mainstream media outlets picked up snippets, framing the bite incident as part social media cultural phenomenon, part real-life thriller. Karlissa's energy had broken the traditional boundaries between school drama and viral internet. Legend, supporters, and skeptics alike dug in. Fans celebrated Karlissa's boldness, praising her confidence, fearlessness, and refusal to back down. Critics analyzed every detail for proof of overreaction, debating whether the reaction matched the offense. Social media became a living, breathing feedback loop of speculation, humor, and engagement. Every new post, meme, or subtle update added to the narrative, keeping audiences hooked. The bite incident had evolved into a story of reputation, energy, and cultural resonance. Teachers, parents, and school administrators were swept up in the frenzy as well. While initially attempting to control the situation, they quickly realized that social media had taken over. Any attempt to manage the story offline was overshadowed by viral content, memes, and clips spreading faster than detention notices. The incident had escaped the walls of the classroom and entered the digital stratosphere, making everyone from casual observers to full-on fans part of the spectacle. By the end of the first week, it was clear the bite incident wasn't just a moment, it was a movement. Karlissa's response had transformed her into a symbol of unfiltered energy and unapologetic chaos. Social media obsession ensured the story remained alive, speculative, and utterly viral. Every glance, emoji, and post became material for memes, commentary, and discussion. The narrative was no longer contained. It had taken on a life of its own, feeding the fascination of fans, skeptics, and casual scrollers alike. Even outside social media, the aftermath was palpable. Conversations in cafeterias, classrooms, and group chats revolved around the incident. Friends debated the severity of the bite, Karlissa's reaction, and the inevitable memes that followed. Every retelling amplified the drama, adding exaggeration, humor, and suspense. The saga had become a real-life viral legend, a story that would be remembered, referenced, and remixed across platforms for weeks, if not months. The ultimate takeaway: Karlissa's energy, courage, and unapologetic attitude had rewritten the rules of schoolyard drama in the digital age. One bite, one declaration, one moment of chaos had transformed a typical incident into a cultural event that dominated timelines, sparked viral memes, and obsessed audiences worldwide. The story had transcended ordinary gossip. It had become a thriller, a spectacle, and a living legend. And while the bite incident officially concluded, the narrative momentum wasn't flowing. Cryptic posts, reaction videos, and fan theories promised that this saga was far from over. Social media had made Karlissa a permanent figure in the viral landscape. Every new gesture, comment, or story would now be scrutinized, memed, and celebrated. The incident had set a precedent. School drama can go viral, memes are unstoppable, and Karlissa's energy is unmatched. The aftermath is simple but undeniable. Karlissa has cemented herself as a viral force, a cultural symbol of chaos and fearlessness. Journey's reactions, the memes, and the commentary have all amplified the story. Fans and casual viewers alike are now glued to every update, waiting for the next moment of unpredictability. And in the end, one thing is certain. The bite incident wasn't just an event, it was a viral cultural phenomenon, a real-life thriller, and the beginning of a legend that social media will never forget. Alright, listen up. Fam, if you survived that wild ride of bites, chaos, and full-blown school drama, congratulations! You've officially witnessed one of the most insane viral incidents in recent memory. Karlissa didn't just react, she went full Ghetto, shook journey, and set social media on fire. Screenshots blew up, memes went viral, and timelines are still shaking. And let me tell you, the internet is not over it. So smash that like button like it owes you every single meme, clip, and reaction you've ever laughed at. Drop a comment and tell us what you think. Are you Team Karlissa, absolute legend, or Team someone get this girl a drama manual? And don't even think about scrolling past without hitting subscribe, because here on Celeb Sync, we serve the drama, the leaks, and the chaos that makes reality TV look like a nap. If you want front row access to every meltdown, every savage moment, and every wild reaction, this is the channel that delivers louder, faster, and wilder than anyone else. Remember, scandals like this don't take a day off. Tomorrow, next week, or next month, something bigger, juicier, and more outrageous could drop, and if you're not here, you'll be that person asking, wait, what happened on Celeb SYNC? You don't just watch drama, you live it, debate it, meme it, and obsess over it like the rest of us. So hit that bell icon, stay locked in, and never miss a moment of chaos. Karlissa's Bite saga is legendary. Journey's reactions are priceless. And the memes, oh, they're just getting started. On Celeb Sync, the drama never sleeps. And the internet, well, it just keeps exploding. Buckle up, fam. Because the Bite was just the beginning and the chaos train is far from over.